Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and happy Tuesday. Hopefully you guys had a great Monday morning mobilities workout, but today we're going to flip the script and we're going to go full body, total body. So first off, welcome back to some of you that are going to be joining us now online due to some of the shenanigans that are going on at the gym. We're glad you guys are back. Jump in if there's things you need modifications on. In the interim, in the short interim, just reach out, text me, call me, email me, let me know what you got and how you need help adjusting. But let's move on. So we're going to go total body, so that means we're going to warm up total body. And let's do our normal thing. Let's go horizontal shoulder mobilities. Shoulder mobilities. And we're going to go 2 sets, 15 seconds apiece. And today is going to be a timed day. Warm up, yes, workout as well. Go ahead and switch it. We're going to go vertical. Vertical shoulder mobilities, nice and loose. Reach for it and sitting up nice and tall in 3, 2, 1. Switch it. Now we got our second set. Now I'm going to go dumbbells today, but like last week or the week before, we started throwing in some barbells. Today's going to be a dumbbell. And switch it. This is number 2 of 2 vertical shoulder mobilities. And if you do have the bungees, I want to try and add in some of the bungees for you guys on some of the strength exercises. So if you have your bungee, just make sure that that is available. And time. Let's go shoulder circles going forward, or whatever direction you typically start with. You're going to do both, so it doesn't really matter on this one. Now I'm going to do set 1 shoulder circles, and then I've been trying to vary the type of shoulder movement as much as possible and reverse. So my second set, I'm going to do those arm circles for no other reason than just to keep it different and keep changing. Sometimes I want to do something specific. 4, 3, 2, 1, and forward. But here's our chance to go arm circles. So straight arms, big range of motion. Now forward is going to be just slightly different than going reverse. Reverse is going to be a little bit easier. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and reverse, and reverse. Now again, you can do shoulder circles. I'm going to go arm circles. Get a bigger range of motion on this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. All right, so we're going to go single arm horizontal shoulder mobilities like we did at the end of last week, but it's going to be with that torso rotation. So you're going to come across the body. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. Now when I'm doing my right arm right now, palm down, thumb down, palm up, thumb back here. And I'm going to rotate my rear foot. So when I rotate across my body, my right foot is the pivot foot. When I open up, my left foot is the pivot foot. Now we're making this 20 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and switch it. Now obviously the other arm is the rotating arm. Thumb down, palm actually towards you guys. Rotate back or open up, palm towards you guys, thumb up. And then again, trying to rotate the feet because we do want to bring in a little bit of torso rotation on it as well. 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Beautiful. Now I did not grab my PVC pipe. I'm opting for no PVC pipe. We're going to go low trap raise. So getting that slightly wider stance. Hands, or the back of your hands are going to be inside your knees. Raise up. We got our low trap raise in 2, 1, and let's go. And we'll do 1 set of these guys. And then the next one is the one you'll need your PVC, or not your PVC pipe, your bungee. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. All right, so grab your bungee. Now I'll say this again like I've been saying it. If you are a non-bungee person, we're going to go lateral raise with your dumbbells, or what we typically do is bent over reverse fly. Okay, otherwise if you got your bungee pull aparts in 3, 2, 1, and let's go. 4, 3, 2, 1, and time, and break. Now remember, we're going to be using this bungees later, so keep those available. All right, so we're going to keep with the shoulders, but we're going to work our way down to the floor because that's going to help us get ready for our hip mobilities. But we have 2 more for your shoulders. The first one is going to be that reach, roll, lift. So you're going to be sitting back on your knees, on your shins, on your feet. Remember, if you got your shoes on, that might have a little bit of impact on what your ankles do. But we're going to do the reach, roll, lift. So elbow, forearm, hand on the mat, back of the arm or elbow into the thigh. You're going to reach, roll or supinate, and lift. Reset, reload, repeat on the other side. So let's go ahead in 2, 1, and go ahead. And this is an alternating. It's not a fast, but it is a little bit on the quicker side just because it's a little bit easier. But we're still going to make this a 30-second set. Okay, 15 down, 15 to go. And as you rotate over, palm up and lift, try to keep that side of the body down. Try not to raise up. Even if it's a short range of motion, that's quite all right. 3, 2, 1, and time. Now our second exercise for our shoulders down on the floor, which is our last exercise for our shoulders down on the floor, is going to be that Superman shoulder circle. Okay, so we're going to get down on our belly. We're going to lay flat. Arms are going to be out in front of you and palms down, squeezing the glutes and the hamstrings and the back. Arms up. Bring your palms up to the sky. Top your hands back to your butt. And reset in 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Up, palm back down, body down. Up, palms up, palms back down and down. Up, palms up, back down. All right, well, let's go. We got 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Beautiful. So that was a little quick hitter, short, sweet, just to finish it off. Now, remember, sometimes off of planks or posterior work, I like to sit back, butt to heels, stretch out, loosen up. That's fine, but we're going to be in that quadruped stance. We're going to do our hip circles. Hip mobilities. We got our fire hydrants, our donkey kicks, and our circles. So in 5, 4, we're going to start with hip, fire hydrants, 2, 1, and go, and go. And these are 15 seconds. Now, unlike we did on our mobilities, we're not going to do the whole one side, and time. Switch it over. We're going to alternate sides. 2, 1, and go. Now this is another one. No tilting, shifting, rocking, leaning, or cheating. So if you're raising the left side, make sure the right arm stays straight and the right shoulder doesn't dip. 3, 2, 1, and time. Okay, back to the first leg. Donkey kick, straight leg or bent. 3, 2, 1, and go. Now the other day when we did our mobilities, I went straight leg and tried doing an extension. So I'm going to have this one be bent and drive that heel up to the sky. 4, 3, 2, 1, and switch it. Okay, other side. 3, 2, 1, and go. And then if you are going bent leg, you are flexing your ankle or driving a heel up to the ceiling, or pulling your toes back to your shins. 3, 2, 1, and time. Okay, we're going to sit back, butt to heels. just for a brief second. Okay, now our next one is going to be into our groiners. So we're still going to be on the floor. We don't necessarily need the mat. So I'm going to move that off out of the way. Bye-bye. Okay, our groiners, typically we do it 1 minute, so we're going to do that the same. My first 30 seconds, I'm only going to get a couple of repetitions in because I'm going to hold each side. And that second 30 seconds I'll call out. And you can add in your rotation, you can add in your ankle rock or your elbow drop. Okay, we got just about 5 seconds and then we'll get going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's go. So you can get into that groiner position, even if that means back knee is down and sitting, sinking and sitting forward. That's fine. That's a good variation, a good starter position to ease into your groiner. 10 more seconds will give us our first 30. I'm just going to do the same thing. 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's switch it over. So we got our groiners, our 30 seconds remaining. Now I'm still going to pause a little bit each time to kind of sink that stretch, but I'm not going to hang out as long. 15 more seconds. 10 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. And similar to a plank or Superman's, I'm going to sit back butt to heels, collapse forward a little bit. All right, so now we're going to work our way up, but we're going to get into that hyper squat or that super squat hold here. Now this would be the one if you have a dumbbell or a weight or a plate or a stationary object to hold on to. That would be to your benefit, but the eventual goal is to not. 2, 1, sit back and let's hold, and this is going to be for 30 seconds. Now this is not anything different than what we've been doing. We want to keep getting better at the hip mechanics and hip mobility, and that will directly affect our hip health, our back health, our posture, but also when we're squatting, our squat mechanics. All right, we got 5 more seconds and we're going to do that squat to stand. So your hands are going to stay down, butt's going to come up. Okay, so almost like you're trying to do a toe touch and just slowly come out of that. And as you're coming up, you're squeezing the glutes. All right, it is go time. Warm up complete. So make sure your weights are ready. And again, if you have a bungee, I want to throw in some bungee movements with our weights. If you need a break, take it, hit pause, break, shake, breathing water towel. Otherwise, let's get ready to rock. Okay, our first rotation, you're going to use lighter dumbbells. 5s, 10s are going to be totally fine just because it's going to be a bigger, longer movement. And you're going to be doing it for about a minute in duration. So that's going to be a lot of sets. So I'm going to actually, for my first set, go with my 5-pounders, keep it a little bit light, a little bit loose, a little bit easy. And here's what we're going to do. We're going to do a squat, a low hold squat, but instead of the low hold squat being in between the legs, now you totally can do this if you want to. Your low hold squat being in between the legs, you're going to close up that stance and narrow up that stance and have the dumbbells on the outside. When you come out of your squat, you're going to go into that lateral raise, which is why we're doing that a little bit lighter. Okay, so let's go squat to lateral raise by itself. We're going to go 30 seconds. Then you're going to keep the dumbbells in your hand and you're going to do a squat to press 30 seconds. Same dumbbells. Okay, so let's go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Squat to lateral raise, squat to lateral raise. Okay, and this is just a smooth movement, but it's a total body movement. We're hitting everything, front, back, top, bottom. 15 seconds down, 15 to go. Okay, and we're going to stay with these dumbbells and we're going to stay with these squats. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and switch it. Same narrow stance on your squat, same lighter dumbbells, but now it's a press. 15 seconds remaining. 10 seconds remaining. Keep your eyes up, chest up, hips and butt down. 4, 3, 2, 1, and break. All right, go ahead and set those aside. All right, our next rotation, like I said, we're going to be on time. Probably won't be your light weights, but it's going to be a shoulder press by itself. So standing shoulder press, and then you're going to set the dumbbells down and do just a downward dog, upward dog combination from a lower body mobilities, ab exercise. But we're going to go 3 sets. We're going to go 30 seconds a piece. Okay, so nothing crazy on the weight, but let's go ahead and grab our weight. Okay, here we go. We're going to go shoulder press for 30 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Let's do it. 30 seconds on the shoulder press. Now, typically we've done 10 reps, 12 reps, 15 reps, 20 seconds. 30 seconds is a decent amount of time. Now that we're doing an overhead movement, squeeze that stomach. Keep your butt nice and tight. Make sure there's no lean, there's no buckle, there's no break in the posture. 15 seconds down, 15 to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. All right, set those down. We got our upward dog, downward dog. 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. And same 30 seconds. Okay, 10 down, 20 to go. $20 down, 10 to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. All right, pop it on up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Let's do it. 30 seconds on the shoulder press. Now, typically we've done 10 reps, 12 reps, 15 reps, 20 seconds. 30 seconds is a decent amount of time. Now that we're doing an overhead movement, squeeze that stomach. Keep your butt nice and tight. Make sure there's no lean, there's no buckle, there's no break in the posture. 15 seconds down, 15 to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, We got our upward dog, downward dog. 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. And same 30 seconds. Okay, 10 down, 20 to go. $20 down, 10 to go. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. All right, pop it on up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Let's do it. 30 seconds on the shoulder press. Now, typically we've done 10 reps, 12 reps, 15 reps, 20 seconds. 30 seconds is a decent amount of time. Now that we're doing an overhead movement, squeeze that stomach. Keep your butt nice and tight. Make sure there's no lean, there's no buckle, there's no break in the posture. 15 seconds down, 15 to go. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. All right, set those down. We got our upward dog, downward dog. 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. And same 30 seconds. Okay, 10 down, 20 to go. 20 down, 10 to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. All right, pop it on up. Okay, so it looks like we're on to our next rotation here. It's going to also be 3 sets or 3 times through for 30 seconds. Now it looks like I gave you one more shoulder press, so make sure that weight is still doable and the arms and the strength and the stability can still support that. But it's going to be a same time bicep curl into shoulder press. Now that's something we've done, so that's not anything crazy. But your next exercise is going to be with one dumbbell or medicine ball or plate. It's going to be a reverse lunge, and then you're going to rotate towards that lead leg. Reset. Reverse lunge, and then rotate towards that lead leg. So think of it like you're doing a Russian twist at the back of your reverse lunge. Okay, and that's going to be alternating, so 30 seconds is a good amount of time for that. All right, so let's go ahead and grab our dumbbells. We have bicep curl to shoulder press. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Curl, press. Now any curl, any grip, hammer curl, neutral press, supinated to neutral press, or supinated to pronated. Doesn't matter. Palms facing any direction. 15 seconds down, 15 to go. Just make sure you're finishing up top with the tummy tight and squeezing the backside. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. All right, now I'm going to stick with one of these dumbbells and reverse lunge and twist. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Okay, 15 down, 15 to go. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and time. Okay, break. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Curl, press. Now any curl, any grip, hammer curl, neutral press, supinated to neutral press, or supinated to pronated. Doesn't matter. Palms facing any direction. 15 seconds down, 15 to go. Just make sure you're finishing up top with the tummy tight and squeezing the backside. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. All right, now I'm going to stick with one of these dumbbells and reverse lunge and twist. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Okay, 15 down, 15 to go. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and time. Okay, break. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Curl, press. Now any curl, any grip, hammer curl, neutral press, supinated to neutral press, or supinated to pronated. Doesn't matter. Palms facing any direction. 15 seconds down, 15 to go. Just make sure you're finishing up top with the tummy tight and squeezing the backside. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. All right, now I'm going to stick with one of these dumbbells and reverse lunge and twist. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Okay, 15 down, 15 to go. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and time. Okay, break. Okay, great job on that last rotation. This brings us to our next rotation. This will be, you're going to want to do a little bit on the heavier side, as well as make sure you have your bungee to implement that. You're going to have a dumbbell bent over row, which we've done a million times. We're going to do a single dumbbell goblet squat, which you've done a million times. It's that squat where we're going to throw the bungee around the dumbbell and do your goblet squat from there. So I'll show you how to do that. So grab your weights, grab your little bit of a heavier weight for your bent over row and your little bit of heavier dumbbell for your goblet squat, and just have that ready to go. All right, so you know the dumbbell bent over row. The goblet squat, you're actually going to put the dumbbell through the bungee here, and as long as I'm getting it set up, let's go ahead and start with our goblet squats. So if you don't have a bungee, that's fine. You're just going to be doing goblet squats. Okay, so we're going to go 30 seconds with the goblet, 30 seconds with the row, 3 times through. In 3, 2, 1, and let's go. And you can go back to your normal wider-ish stance. Now this is the super basic way of adding resistance via bungee. If you want to do more resistance, you would just adjust your stance. You would adjust how the bungee is on your feet. You would adjust how the bungee is on the dumbbell. 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Okay, adjust that. Bent over row. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Now remember, this one, nice flat back. Flex forward as much as you can handle, as long as your back and your posture stays good. And then squeeze or pinch your shoulder blades as you drive those elbows up. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1, and break. In 3, 2, 1, and let's go. And you can go back to your normal wider-ish stance. Now this is the super basic way of adding resistance via bungee. If you want to do more resistance, you would just adjust your stance. You would adjust how the bungee is on your feet. You would adjust how the bungee is on the dumbbell. 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Okay, adjust that. bent over row. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Now remember, this one, nice flat back. Flex forward as much as you can handle, as long as your back and your posture stays good. And then squeeze or pinch your shoulder blades as you drive those elbows up. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and break. In 3, 2, 1, and let's go. And you can go back to your normal wider-ish stance. Now this is the super basic way of adding resistance via bungee. If you want to do more resistance, you would just adjust your stance. You would adjust how the bungee is on your feet. You would adjust how the bungee is on the dumbbell. 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Okay, adjust that. Bent over row. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Now remember, this one, nice flat back. Flex forward as much as you can handle, as long as your back and your posture stays good. And then squeeze or pinch your shoulder blades as you drive those elbows up. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and break. Very good job today, ladies and gentlemen. Again, thank you for those new people that are rejoining us. This was day 2 of, we're gonna go for that 6 again this week. So make sure to do what you gotta do post-workout, from a stretching, from a hydration, from a food and calorie standpoint, so that body can recover and rebuild, so that we can redo a workout. So have a great Tuesday, and we'll see you guys Wednesday.